want to see your half guard game now. Let's submit. You can't allow mistakes like that. Great position. Let's get that submission now. I want to see you on the other side. Keep going. I like that. That's it. Nice work. Perfect. Keep training like that, and he still can't catch you. I want to see submissions only today. Go out there and tap him out. There we go, squeezing that position. Nice. That's it. Work for that submission. There we go.
Up for the UFC Featherweight title. So here he is, the #1 featherweight contender. For a long time, this man believed he was the #1 145-pound fighter on the world. He's called out the champion for a long time. Now he's got the winning streak, the finishes to position himself for the title shot. We will see what he can do with it.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
Well, Joe Rogan, this man has goals well beyond being the UFC featherweight champion of the world. That is the title that accompanies him as he makes the walk here tonight. He has won this belt, he has defended it in the past, but he wants to be the greatest featherweight of all time, and to do that, you need more title defenses, more dominant performances, more finishes. He wants to be mentioned with the Hall of Fame types. In order to do that tonight, absolutely one he's got to have.
The champion is in focus, he is in his prime, he's making his way towards the cage. His training for this camp has been absolutely spectacular. He believes he has a solid game plan, and his mentality coming into this fight is clear and focused.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in California. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 5 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 144 pounds. Fighting San Salvador, El Salvador, presenting the challenger, Bulletproof. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 28 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a look coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right.
Well, always great to be back in the Pacific time zone. We get underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Good to have you with us for a night of UFC action. So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion, and what a fight it was for him his last time out, winning the belt by vicious knockout. We're expecting massive pay-per-view buys here tonight, because when you turn in a result like that in a championship setting, your fan base grows exponentially. You've seen his Twitter followers soar. Now he'll try to follow up that effort with another knockout in this title fight here tonight.
Nice kick right there.
Using his jab effectively here, Joe. Well, few fighters in UFC history, Joe, have had this type of popularity and attention leading into a fight. You may have seen the national TV interviews in advance of this fight. He has done everything in his power to hype this fight, to take his brand to the next level. He knows, though, all of that goes away if he loses in this showcase fight here tonight. He said, while I did embrace all of it, I'm glad all of the media obligations are behind. He's got him hurt here.
Nasty combination.
Biel.
He hurt him with that hook. Oh!
Well, so he gets clipped once again here, Joe, and he continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's keeping his head on the center line. He's got to change things up a little bit, like it did stun him a little bit.
He is in trouble. Body kick, look at that.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
Oh, nice knee.
Big knee!
Oh, he's picking him apart.
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, vicious knee to the body. You can tell that shot hurt him bad in the body.
Whoa!
High kick. He hurt him. Oh, very nice. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Big body shot!
He's hurt bad.
Wow!
You can tell that body shot hurt him bad.
Wow!
Oh my goodness!
Wow!
He's hurt, he's down. Beautiful
body
shot there too. Oh, he's got a submission locked up. It looks like he's got the twister locked in tight.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's getting tighter. This could be the end. That's it. That's it.
We'll do it.
Round was almost over, but he sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result.
And let's take a look at that twister from another angle. Locks down leg, wraps the arms around the back of the head, and cranks for the tap. And let's go to a different angle.
So the celebration is officially on now for the UFC Featherweight champion, and why not? What a way to get the job done tonight by way of submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 47 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to a twister. And still, the undisputed UFC Featherweight champion of the world, Rousey the Dragon Lee.
So there he is, the undisputed UFC Featherweight champion, confident as ever after a defense of his title here tonight, getting it done by way of submission. And again, just proving that there aren't a lot of glaring weaknesses in his game. This is a man who can knock you out, and he proved tonight he can also grapple. Nice job by the Featherweight champion, now in full celebration mode with his corner.
Perfect. Push it. Keep it up. Good punch. Great combo. Pick up that pace. Pick up the knockdown. Right on the butt. You really touched him up out there. Moving like that. Way to avoid those strikes. That's the way to move in there. Perfect. That's how we avoid strikes. You can't let that happen. Let's get it back. Cody. Perfect. It's a featherweight title fight between Bruce Lee and Frankie Edgar. So here he is, the #1 featherweight contender, making his walk to the octagon for this UFC featherweight championship opportunity. It's been a long time coming. No denying he is worthy of this chance, and he believes he's the best featherweight in the world. His opportunity to prove it is now just a few short moments away.
As he makes his way towards this cage, he believes this is his time. He believes he is destined to take this title. His preparation for this bout has gone absolutely according to plan. He's in fantastic shape with a great game plan, and he expects to walk out of this cage tonight as the new champion.
Well, Joe Rogan, this man has goals well beyond being the UFC Featherweight Champion of the world. That is the title that accompanies him as he makes the walk here tonight. He has won this belt, he has defended it in the past, but he wants to be the greatest featherweight of all time, and to do that, you need more title defenses, more dominant performances, more finishes. He wants to be mentioned with the Hall of Fame types. In order to do that tonight, absolutely one he's got to have.
The champion headed to the cage right now is in the groove. He is in his prime right now. His training for this bout has been perfect. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title. He is well prepared for this contest.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out O2 Arena in London, England, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 58 wins, 19 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, presenting the challenger, Frankie the Answer. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, here we go. It doesn't get much bigger than this. 5 rounds if needed for the UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. All right, so after winning the championship fight by submission his last time out, we'll see what he can produce for an encore here tonight. No denying that the opposition has better submission defense than the previous #1 contender, so we'll see how this one plays out stylistically, but what a performance it was his last time out. We'll see if he can follow it up and continue with his finishing ways tonight. Nice kick there by Lee. All right, first round is underway. We'll see how long it takes for him to find a home for these patented, powerful overhand punches. Always a big weapon of his on fight night. We'll see how soon he can get it going tonight. Oh! Huge right hand! He's got him hurt here.
There's a nice inside leg kick. Huge kicks. Nice head kick.
How about that shin? Oh, these leg kicks are really starting to pile up in this round as he continues to beat up that leg of his opponent.
Absolutely.
Under 3 minutes remain in round one. Edgar gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent. Kick lands forward there. Nice jab to the head by Lee. Edgar's lower jaw does not look good. Oh!
This could be it.
Beautiful knee. Oh, he might be out.
Look at this, takedown. He caught a twister here. It looks like the submission's locked.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
This could be it right here. Oh
And
my
that
God!
will do it.
He was forced to tap. He got locked into that submission and there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish.
And let's take a look at that twister from another angle. Locks down that leg, wraps the arms around the back of the head, and cranks for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
Well, hard not to feel good for the UFC Featherweight Champion of the world. Not only getting the job done here tonight, but getting the finish as well. A huge submission and one of the bigger performances of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 26 seconds in the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to a twister. And still, the undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world,
So there he is, the undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion, confident as ever after a defense of his title here tonight, getting it done by way of submission. And again, just proving that there aren't a lot of glaring weaknesses in his game. This is a man who can knock you out, and he proved tonight he can also grapple. Nice job by the Featherweight Champion, now in full celebration mode with his corner.
Perfect.